Hi everybody, welcome to 2021. What a year 2020 was for us. You most I wonder like how me there this moment. I post a one video this minute. Then I gone again, come back, then I gone again. Bye. I don't really have a agenda per se for this video. I am just here. I'm just like um YouTube just randomly come across my mind not too long. I'm gonna just start talk. Um I'm not sure. Well, I'm gonna say I just start talk. I just take up my phone and just put it on video and just start talk. I'm wonder if anybody else ever have that kind of experience there, and like anybody that does video recording content creating, where you don't really have anything much planned or set like an agenda. You just take up the phone and you just start talk, and it sometimes comes out pretty well. So it's just pretty much the same thing for me with this video. I never really had anything planned, like to take up the phone and this is the agenda for this video. um 2021 is finally here. Lord, why 2020, 2023 it was really rough, really rough. It was really a rough year. If you're hearing any background noise, I'm really sorry for that because the place is a bit busy right now. A lot of up and about in the community right now in this scheme, so you're going to hear vehicles back and forth. um 2021, the part two of what has been affecting us for 2000, what has affected us for 2020. We realize that the world are run right now. The world really are run red. Like 2020 start off alright ish for most per I would say for myself. And then the whole COVID thing, the whole pandemic and all of that. And I wasn't affected where like literally affected, like I never got any I wasn't infected, but I would say that yes, as a result of the pandemic, I was, like when certain things affect, not that I get sick, but as a result of persons around you being sick, and your friend get down sick, and you lose the family member as a result of COVID, it drains you mentally. And I would say that is what affected quite a few persons. So some actually get the virus and it affect them, and there are another set of persons out there where they may not have contracted the virus and gotten down sick, but your friends have gotten sick and it has made you sad, it made you down. And the whole curfew, the whole lockdown, the whole mask wearing being mandatory. Yes, we always encourage persons to wash your hand and be clean and sanitize your area surrounding and all of that. But when it has become so mandatory, the whole mask wearing, things that weren't normal, like used to on such a strict basis, it kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but this whole pandemic thing, it has affected a lot of persons. Some get the disease, sick, survive. Some sick and not make it. Persons that lose them job. Persons as a worker cut. That as money we talk. Cause I had some friends. I have some friends where they explain their situation to me overseas, and they're always cut, and bills still have to pay, food still have to eat, they still have the children to take care of. And when the online thing for classes came in, for full-time classes being online, and everybody could afford it. Some persons now have a tablet, now have a computer. Even here in Jamaica, some persons now have internet, Some persons don't even have a smartphone. You know, that has confused, not confused, I mean, I should say frustrated a lot of persons, a lot of parents who this new norm has really frustrated a lot of persons. Because you know, if you normally send a child out to face-to-face classroom setting, and you done gone to work, get a little money, we can take care of the children at home or so, and pay your bills and all of that. And now with this new norm, you know, children are home more often. You have to ensure see the internet up. Who never have computer, who will find computer. The whole stress of it. The whole stress of it. Like, it's really taxing. Whereas I don't have a child of my own in during this whole pandemic thing for single school and all of that. I can just imagine how parents felt when the new norm hit them, and how they have to be adjusting, making changes to their lifestyle here and there to facilitate this new norm. I can just imagine. And 2021 has just started, and this pandemic thing look like it is not going to end anytime soon. So, so this new norm really come to stay. Like, literally has come to stay. And a lot of things have been going on internationally where I don't even want to mention certain things, because y'all know how YouTube is when you mention certain touchy topics. Wow. Look what 2020 leading into 2021, like, what a time to be alive. Like literally, what a time to be alive. I hope everybody's doing great, or as nearest to being great as they possibly can. Trust me, like, with this whole pandemic thing, a lot of persons, what I realize, especially in the media outlet, like news outlet, are realizing that a lot of persons now are looking into, or more attention is being put towards persons' mental health. It's like back then, before the whole pandemic thing here start, yes, you had persons where would look into our mental health. But like now, since the pandemic has affected so many persons, like worldwide, of being affected, and now people start take mental health serious. Like, people never really, like, not that many persons used to look into mental health and how important it is. Feel like check up, you're alright, not just because you eat your bed, you have a roof over your head, you go to work and you get your pay. That's just like the basics, right? Now that this pandemic has come in, yes, you still may have a roof over your head, you have your clothes same way, you still can buy groceries, cook little food. But what about the persons who not necessarily lost jobs, but yeah, some have lost their jobs? How do those persons readjust their life, finding a new job, a new source of income? For those who may still have their existing job, probably the hours cut. How do they readjust to this new norm? The bills haven't lessened. The bills are the rent still there, the lights is still there, the water is still there, the groceries still there. But you're getting less hours at work, which is ultimately less money. Like, can just imagine how frustrating that is. The children being at home now for full-time online classes, that is a whole new demand right there for persons. And as me say, I can just imagine how a lot of parents are feeling with this new norm, to be readjusting to not having to send their kids out for face-to-face classroom and everything is fully online. I can just imagine. But in every bad thing, you can somewhat take some good out of it. I see as well where persons are utilizing this pandemic time, their more home time, to build family relations when persons are home, whether it's curfew, because a curfew hours earlier, so them end up reach home earlier. More family time and more interaction with your family, building that bond with your friend. Persons you normally would have stay for less hours, less time per day, at least making the most of more. Since there's more time, you're making the most of it. So I guess in every bad there is good, and nothing beats that bond you have with your family. So let us see what 2021 has in store. Start off so wonderful, but a lot of days or a lot of months are left in the year, and who knows what can happen in the blink of an eye. When you wake up tomorrow morning, you may hear something different. Fingers crossed it is something more positive than what today or yesterday was like. So it's the word I would say, or words I would probably say, is have the faith, not be a pessimist, more of a optimist. Look look towards tomorrow, look towards better days that being ahead. Yes, we know say look so 100, but see the brighter side out of all of this. That's why I said be not the pessimist but the optimist in the situation. So I'll start reach well over 11 minutes, and this wasn't a planned video, but all in all, I hope everyone is doing really great, and guys, stay safe, stay safe. I cannot really emphasize this anymore. Stay safe. And when I say stay safe, I not just mean wear your mask and wash your hand and that the basic social distance and all of that, but your sanity, your mindset, be as calm as possible. I know that COVID is out there behaving bad, but just take it one step at a time. Take it one step at a time. Think about today and how best you can move forward. Whatever situation you're in now, use it as a stepping stone how to move forward. I do hope everyone has a great rest of day, rest of now, whatever time that you're watching this. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great night.